The White Ribbon Campaign, I mean, myself and Sheriff McDonald have been going to schools for the last 20 years talking about this, trying to get young men, football players, athletes to understand the seriousness of the problem that's out there, and how can we stand up together to make sure that we can take the pledge, and that's the first step. And we would bring people in, because Joe and I can talk about things, but you can bring people who have actually experienced it, and that's really what people listen. That's been my experience anyway. You bring somebody who has lived and has walked the walk, and they're dealing with terrible issues in their lives, and a room will get really quiet, and people will listen to all the words that are being said, to understand the challenges that are there, to make sure that we can get rid of domestic violence. In the DA's office, we've got certainly all sorts of programs and issues that we're dealing with, trying to prosecute the individuals who continue to go out there and hurt women. And notwithstanding best efforts, there's always going to be someone who does it. Just last week, we had a terrible domestic violence homicide in the city of Brockton, where a man was waiting in ambush for his woman to come home from her trip. At midnight, she walks in with her bags. He shot her 7 times and killed her, and then killed himself. So murder-suicide. A terrible event, not just for the family, which is an incredibly unspeakable, terrible event for them, for the community. And I think for the groups in themselves that are always working together, like, how did this one get by us? People who are in the system. Here's what I would say to that. Nothing gets by you. You see it all, you make the differences that you can make, and you make a difference in our community. And people understand that, and I think women understand that. Young women, especially as they grow up, they understand the challenges that they face, and it's up to us to make sure that the men understand that too. So when we take the pledge today, I think that's a very positive step to get the word out that there are still men here in the town of Plymouth, in the county of Plymouth, that will stand up, take that pledge, work together to get rid of domestic violence, all the challenges that we face every day, child abuse, drug abuse, domestic violence, and that's just the tip of the iceberg. There are terrible things every day, but I thank you all for the work that you do, because you all make a difference. And it's your positivity that has helped people, that has saved people, people you don't even know about. We enter every day. Be nice, be kind, help people. And help everyone. It doesn't matter if you're a boy or a girl. It costs you nothing to be nice. Let's start with that. Let's have a level of civility that we need to have. And let's make sure that we are willing to stand as one and say we're going to get in front of this. I promise to never commit, condone, or remain silent about men's violence against women. From this day forward, I promise to be part of the solution in ending violence against women and children. Thank you all.